There's a fishing rod leaning against the railing. Maybe it was left here because something is wrong with it. Take it. You got cursed fishing rod. Ooh. There's definitely something wrong with it. These eldritch runes etched in this fishing rod's handles suggest a sinister provenance. Who was the fisherman who wielded this rod, and what did they use it to catch? Wise person said fishing is not a good use of time. That person probably didn't have as much spare time as you. Let's get fishing. Shadow clarinet. Huh. Probably should not use that. It's a ladder blocked by some complicated municipal contraption. Use the tool. You wrench the box open, destroying the tool in the process. It's a nasty mud hole. Is a cloaca covered in mud worse than a regular cloaca? Well, there's one way to find out. This piling has some hobo code written on it. Translate it. The code reads, I'm hiding behind the next piling to the left. Come say hello. Ooh, sounds like it's time to make a new friend. Ooh, shoes. An old pair of rubber boots has been discarded by this piling. Grab them. Take them from the bridge's pile and add them to your own. You got rubber boots. Rubber boots with extra rubber soles and extremely inconvenient rubber laces. Bouncy. Let's not jump in right now. Adopt the bank. This section of the bank is kept clean and safe by the fine folks at the SIT Chemicals Department. There's water here and you have a fishing rod. Surely these things can be used together. You look behind the bridge pile and find a hobo sitting there with a fishing pole. He wasn't even particularly hiding. Weird that you didn't see him before. Hi there. You must have seen my note in the other piling. Name's Walter. Hey, Slime, you living under the bridge? For the moment. I'll probably move on soon because SIT students keep throwing weird rocks down here, but it's protected from the rain and the fishing is good, so it's a pretty nice spot to camp for a while. What about the fishermen? Fellas with the glowing eyes? They were a little bit leery at me at first, but I guess they decided I was harmless. Maybe all the raw fish I've been handling rubbed off on me. Makes sense, I guess. You know any hobo code you could teach me? Mostly fishing related ones, but sure, everyone should know the industrial chemicals dumping spot sign in particular. Oh yeah, I bet you get real weird fish here. Got one with 2 butts once. You mean tails? Nope. You know a lot about fishing. Guess I picked up a trick or two. You looking for some pointers? Sure, that'd be great. So far I figured out you'll hold the long stiff part of the hole and dangle the sharp wire thing into the water. Well, there's a sentence that stopped being a double entendre real fast. Here, let's expand on that knowledge a little bit. You got a perk, expert fishery. You know when to fold your bait and when to hold it. Thanks. If you're thinking of moving anyway, there's a hobo camp on the outskirts of Ocean City. They could probably use someone with your fishing acumen. I just use a regular tackle, but that still sounds like a pretty good deal. I'll head out there directly. He packs up his gear and heads off with a wave. It's a nasty mud hole. Is the cloaca covered in mud worse than a regular cloaca? Well, there's one way to find out. Ugh, even sounds gross. You emerge from that disgusting hole to a slightly less disgusting cave. Although, let's not be unclear. Here, the cave is very disgusting. Wet piles of eggs litter the uneven ground, and you hear the quiet, gurgly breathing sound from the other end of the cavern. Look at Rufus's stupid pearl. Nasty eggs, gross eggs, Eldritch Shadow Rift, slimy eggs. Wait. Eldritch Shadow Rift? Ugh, I'm gonna have to step through. Oh. Oh, that's a bad thing. Disgusting eggs, revolting eggs, terrible eggs. Oh, this is definitely, almost definitely the fish mother. You hear a smooth, melodious voice speaking directly into your mind. You are a cunning and wily human to have bypassed the defenses of this place. Thanks. Don't ask how I did it. I already know. Fear not. The eggs I give my children to take care of are largely non-viable. Helps keep them out of trouble if they think they have responsibilities. Why have you sought out this audience with me, human? Well, it's about the pearls. Ah, so you're a treasure hunter, are you? It's not like that. A friend of mine needs one. He thinks he can use to help him find his lost sibling. I sense that you speak the truth, and family is important. Furthermore, you have been peaceful in your past encounters with my children. Well, apart from the boxing. Oh, that doesn't count. They knew what they were signing up for. Anyway, you didn't kill them or anything. Very well. Although it pains me to part with a pearl, you are deserving of a boon, and I should grant you this. The Fish Mother's pearl. Pearl isn't even shiny. Wow, thank you. Is there anything you wish to speak of? I mean, any in which you wish to speak? Actually, can we talk about your kids? My children? Is that a problem? Well, they're getting kind of unruly, crawling out of manholes, attacking college students, and so on. Any chance you can make them stay down in the sewers? Remain in the sewers amongst the filth and refuse of your people. What reason can you give that my children should not roam free and breathe fresh air as you do? Well, you can't breathe air. Well, usually in situations like this, I would use hypnosis to make someone see my point of view, but I respect you. Hypnosis would not work on me. That's the other reason, yeah. Anyway, the thing is, your kids attract too much attention. You could end up with cops, G-men, or even military busting down your door. You seem like nice people, and I don't want that to happen to you. This is a reasonable point. Very well, I will instruct my children to remain underground, both figuratively and literally, until a more diplomatic solution can be arranged. Great! Thanks again for everything. I get the sense that she kind of regrets giving up a pearl. Better just leave her alone. Well, let's figure out what this Shadow Rift does. Oh, I guess I need to breathe in here. Okay. Well, that was misleading. Throbbing ring of negative energy around the chalice shade object. It might be a chalice. Close it. You fumble around with the wet pliers and somehow manage to clumsily close the portal without dropping them. Yay! There. No more shadowy things. Back to Rufus' lab. Beep beep. We turn around to see a postman tip his cap to Molly and putter away on his motor scooter. Look, I got a present from my jelly bean up in the big house. Big house? What? Like a mansion? Jail, you dope. She's doing time upstate because she went off the track during a bank job and gave a cop lead poisoning. Let's see here. She made me a license plate, 301178, and a handmade shiv and a bottle of toilet vodka. Can you Adam and Eve it? Aw, I miss her so much. Toilet vodka? Well, it's like bathtub gin, just, you know, more so. Oh, that's sweet. Hello again. I got the pearl, don't ask me for details. That gross, huh? No questions. Wow, that pearl really is a beaut. I'm gonna have to go into hardcore analysis mode for a while. I'll give you a call when I figured out the next part of my plan. Okay, I'll check back with you later. What's this robot battle arena door about? That's my robot battle arena? Why do you have a robot battle arena? The fact that you even asked that question makes me think you never understand the answer. How many robots are in there? They're capable of self-assembly and replication, so it's hard to say. Also, it's critical that you never accidentally leave a door open. Gotcha. How much would I get if I maximize Moxie? Not much, I can say that much. Let's go to this one. As you're walking past one of the SIT's many weird vending machines, suddenly emits an ear-splitting clang, after which it also emits a sizable quantity of meat. There's any bear around, so you pocket it. This trash can is sparkling clean, probably from years of disuse. This is a very trashy heap. Some very muscular flies are buzzing around the pile of discarded protein powder. Sounds like a raucous party is happening inside here. Join it! It's a frat guy doing a little grilling indoors. Is it safe to grill indoors like that? I mean, it's not my house, so whatever. Fair enough. Can't really get into the taste I'm looking for though. Say, can you get you to do me a favor? Sure, what? I got a buddy over at Phi Upsilon Tau. His burgers always come out super good, and it's kind of special wood chips or something. Could you go over there and get some for me? I gotta sit here and watch the queue. Ah, this is loud. Let's turn that down for a sec. Ah, much better. Ooh, moss. SIK kids dance to a different beat. This guy's still dancing in spite of obvious nausea. This guy is certainly cutting a rug. This kinda has a sign on it that says free, which you assume means something other than it being free of stains. Ooh. Let's see. Vampire skull cap hammer with this. Ah, here. Okay, I can do this. I'll get back to your room. You can hang your SIT pendant on the wall. Not anybody who comes to visit you think you're well educated, and that's the important part. You get tired of carrying those loose steam vents around, so you install them in the corner of the room. Nice and atmospheric. You set up Rufus' hot plate on your desk. Convenience, thy name is science. You put the crystal gave you on the shelf. Is that clear? Crystal. There we go, exactly 30. Kind of is terrible, but the price is right. You sit in your terrible chair until you can't stand the stench anymore. Then you just keep sitting in it until you get used to the stench. Ooh, stench armor. There's a shelf for knickknacks and tchotchkes. There's a traditional 3-armed doll on the top shelf. Must have been left by the previous tenant. Oh, the doll arm changed. Because it's just a normal doll, but now it's a 3-armed doll, as according to the Sandwich Museum one. The crystal gave you is twinkling away. Rub the crystal. You rub the crystal and your fingers begin to twinkle. Ooh, +3 to magical weapon attacks. Rufus' hot plate is here. What can I make? That's a lot of stuff I can make. Can't really do anything with that steam. Little tentacle buddy. How much armor do I have? 3 of each and 4 hot armor. Not enough. Gonna need more. Let's see, we could get extra moxie, we could get extra muscle. 5 XP from fights? Not sure if we will need that. Let's get subcutaneous Gouda. Extra hot armor. Extra hot armor is good. I don't know what am I doing with chest right now. Incinerator pot. Ooh. Haunted King. Old armor. Stench armor. Spooky armor. Old armor. Stench armor. Ugh. Need a lot. Gonna need a lot more of that. Oh, actually, anything happening in the speakeasy? No, I don't know this. I don't know one of those people. What I can do is turn in some of my... Ooh, cut the profits. Honest case of absinthe. Ah, this will attract some dour artsy types. Love it. Honest cola. This will come in handy if any children want to get drunk in here. Got some olives. Fantastic! Our martini's having a little lackluster, I must admit. What do we got? Beer, wine, vodka, rum, absinthe. Ooh, absinthe is pretty good. +1 mysticality and moxie. Oh, I can do a mix with a cola for maximum AP. That's nice. Oh, wine apparently does not go with cola. Yeah, give me an absinthe with cola with an olive. Absinthe with cola and olive? What is this? You've had a deluxe cocktail. +1 mysticality, moxie, +3 meat drops, and +1 maximum AP. I'll take it. I should also reorganize my items. Any other side quests for now? Oh yeah, I have to go to the Zeta Omic. Go to that frat dorm I was just in. An SAT student wearing a bulky overcoat flags you down as you're crossing the street. Honig! Or hello? You find yourself in need of a fuse this fine day? I have one, but 2 would be better. Malzahn opens his coat to reveal dozens of fuses strapped to the lining. Do you just walk around with those all the time? Of course! All tech men carry fuses! Bucks one from his coat and hands it to you. Thank you! No problem. That was a nice turn of events. Oh god, I forgot how loud the music was. Gotta get out of here. Yeah, it's hi. Sup, pal? I'm Glordo. Hey, wait, did you see your slime? You're the new captain of the food fight team. Yeah, that's true. Wow, congrats, pal. I was gonna coach this year, but couldn't handle it because of all the flashbacks. Flashback? Yeah, I was in the Cola War. Saw things you wouldn't believe. True horror. And how old are you? 31? Huh. Well, I guess that explains your skill with thrown food. You learned that in the army? Yeah, except there wasn't so much learning as being experimented on my military sciences with the highly dubious ethics, pal. Oh, wow, what'd they do? Maybe drink a bunch of experimental super soldier syrup? Great stuff. Barely remember any of what happened to me, but the nightmares will follow me forever. Jeez. Does have any of that syrup left? Super soldier syrup? Yeah, stole a whole case of it on the way out. I think you're feeding to the food fight team? Maybe. Yeah, I can give you a dose, but not for free, pal. You gotta bring me a treat. Treat? What kind of treat? I need 3 cups of triple mint tea. They got them at the Gold Day Park Botanical Garden in Ocean City. Got it. This is Kirk Harker's cleaner than most of the things near it. You find some baklava wrapped in balaclava. Balaclava? Balaclava. Stench armor. What's my stench armor right now? 3. Stench armor, please. Oh, sleaze armor, okay. Well, good thing I bought those crystal necklaces. Ah, finally, some quiet. Fuse box. This fuse box has stuff full of celery. Ooh, manhole cover. Toolbox of main mentioned sewer worker in the distant past. See if it contains presents. Old tools, presumably useful for various sewer-related purposes. Meat. Meat and fish. Oh, what's this? Fishman Church. He derives a smug satisfaction from recognizing these mushrooms as Amanita luminosita. XP! Huh. These fish are acting kind of strange. Well, stranger than usual, as far as you can tell given your limited experience with fisherman behavior patterns. Maybe I have to do something with that weird altar over there. I mean, I could fight them, but I was kind of being nice with the fish. Screw it. Nothing ventured, nothing gained, right? Okay, so all they do is heal the shadowy triangle. Yeah! Break the triangle's kneecaps. How much damage do I do? Oh no, I can't take more than 5 physical. Oh no, I do cold damage. Yeah, they run away. Can I just do nothing? What do you mean you can't do nothing? Yeah. Wow, you won. That's one triangle that won't be bothering any more fishmen. Profane altar left over from some especially evil hazing rituals, presumably. Looks like there's something in front of it. I mean, in the font in front of it. Oh, so it's just another way to get eggs. Huh, well now I feel bad for beating them up. This drum smells like vermouth. Yep, it's vermouth, and you're keeping it. These tools are gravy stained, but they're functional. Shelves of miscellaneous basement junk. Search it. Score! You don't trust any organization that stockpiles this much margarine. There's a necktie hanging on this knob of this door, and you refuse to find out what that means. Ugh, someone spilled cantaloupe all over the stairs. How did that even happen? Ah, so I'm quiet. From the grunting and shouting, there's either a brawl or a sporting event taking place in this room. Probably both. Barge in and join it. Why is there a goblin cheerleader? No, that was not the right move. Clobber! Aha! You held your own pretty well in there, and as such, you're now holding some of theirs as well. Okay, so it's just farming. You can tell 5 feet away that this door leads to the bathroom. Go in. Either this is a special toilet for a really tall guy named Art, or a toilet hung by a genius. Just a pile of toilet shards. Well, it still works, but the spirit is broken. It even sounds horrible. Oh, that's 50 XP. Yeah, Wisdom of Jarlsberg. We also need to save some XP aside for these. Like this one. And Sleaze armor. Yeah. Sleaze armor and hot armor can be something we can stack up early. Young lady's operating is still here. Must be a chemical student, right? Good guess, but nope, I'm basically a hobo. Been renting out my services and making this portable still to make ends meet. That still doesn't look very portable. Oh, it's much lighter than you'd expect. I see. Well, that still doesn't look very portable. You have any hobo code you could teach me? Oh, sure. Some say the booze-related glyphs are the most useful ones. You know, there's a big hobo camp over in Ocean City. I bet your skills would be really popular there. Yeah, I heard about that. Saving up to buy a new hat first, though. I want to put my best foot forward, you know? I seriously don't think they'd mind. I know, but it's for my own self-confidence. I wouldn't expect a woman who owns her own still to have issues with self-confidence. Oh, I don't drink this stuff. You could use it to degrease industrial machinery. How much do you need for your hat? 87 meat. Okay, I'll cover you. Oh, wow, are you sure? Yeah, it's no problem. Thank you so much. Come see me at the camp later and I'll pay you back. She packed up her still, sheps it into her bag, and leaves with a wave. Ooh, cold armor. Fraternity's communal wardrobe. Check what's inside. Beneath your standard, you find some clothes. And just barely above them, you find a coat hanger. Why another coat hanger? Most of the books on the shelf have been ruined, but not all of them? No, not all of them. One of them is still good. Here you go. That's a combat skill. Fondue. This gold-plated door has a sign on it that says "Sea Chutney." Who that is, or why someone can afford a gold-plated bedroom door with limited this stuff is anyone's guess. You're too intimidated by this door's opulence, and deadbolt. What was my quest? Take the laundry meat bag. Find some barbecue sauce. Get some wood chips from his buddy. And triple mint tea from Goldthwaite Park. Oh yeah, I gotta take some, quote, alcohol, unquote, back to the speakeasy. Want a strong vermouth? Yeah, baby, vermouth is one of my favorite mounts. Ooh, +3 to ranged weapon attacks. This must be FIT's math department. You can tell it because there's a bunch of loose math flying around, making a ruckus. And I mean a physical ruckus, not the sort of ruckus you get when someone tries to argue that 0.999 repeating doesn't equal 1. Reason with math? Oh, now this won't do it all. Look at you all hovering and scattered around at random. You're completely meaningless. You call yourself mathematics. You're just an arbitrary arrangement of numbers and symbols. The math emos could try embarrassment, somehow. Look, just here. I got a piece of paper. Get yourself into a proper equation, will you? The math obligingly arranges itself onto the piece of paper, which you fold up nice and tight and thumbtack onto a bulletin board. That's better. That's a lot of plants. The front door is overgrown with vines. Trash can smells as good as it looks. Fraternity guy is tending the barbecue here. Hey, what you doing? Queuing. What? It's a cute way to say barbecuing. Here, try one of these bad boys. You got a vegetable, quote, sausage, unquote. Sausage-shaped mass of leaves and mulch and potato skin casing. What is it? It's a special plant-based sausage I'm working on. Is it any good? I didn't call it the good boy just now. I figure I need another, I don't know, 80 or 90 years to really get it right. I see. Well, thanks all the same, I guess. Don't mention it. Say, you like the queue? Exaggerate? Pointless secrecy? I never tried it. Well, here, have one of these queuing forks. I get like 10 of them. Once people find out you're into queuing, you start getting them every birthday and Crimbo. Ooh, Mysticality +4 hot damage. Gosh, thanks. Wow, that's just about as much as my cold damage. Hey, guy over at Zeta Omega Omicron sent me over to get some kind of special wood chips? Ah, sure, I know who you mean. What you want is mesquite. Just to shave a little bark out that mesquite tree over there. Thanks. You have any barbecue sauce, though? This is a mesquite tree, unless you're Mexican. What? Got some chips of bark, leaving the tree none worse for the wear, you hope. This guy is shivering, and his teeth are chattering loudly. Ask him what's wrong. I was hanging out that weird stone frat, and I left my jacket at the bar. I'm freezing. I guess there is kind of a natural chill in the air. I'm real susceptible to changes in the narrative atmosphere. If you're headed in the direction of Lambda Iota Theta, could you stop in and grab my jacket for me? It's soft and comforting. Sure, no problem. Thanks. This pot contains dozens of different kinds of flowers, all grafted together into some weird-smelling plant design. There are some materials from the various pistils and stamens and frim-frams. Wow, the house is even more lined up on this side. Kitty! Cat is writhing around the ground pile of catnip, either agony or ecstasy. I need 5 mox for this. You deftly avoid the flailing claws and gnashing teeth and give him a little scritch on his chin. As you do, you see his collar, which reads Sprig. You can now pet Sprig to receive a boon. You can have muscle or hot armor. Let's keep the hot armor. It's a shrubberman of some sort. What's the shrub you're working on? It's a new strain of super alloy. Oh, interesting. Now that you mention it, the leaves do look like aloe vera, except they're whiter. That's right. I'm trying to find the best balance between increased phytochemical production and concentration. How's it working out? Pretty well, now that I've given up crossbreeding it with Toxicodendron radicans. Here, have some ointment samples. You got an item, glob of super alloy. When you're on fire, nothing brings relief quite like wet goo on a rag. Neat. This rat guy is heading a row of malty-smelling plants. He looks busy, and you don't really have a reason to bother him. While exploring the halls of SIT, you happen upon a group of tough-looking goblins wearing backwards ball caps, slouching around insolently and watching for nerds to harass. Given that this is SIT, you think they'd be spoiled for choice, but apparently they settled on you. Hey, who you are there, being a nerd? Who? Me? A nerd? Yes, a book reader weakling you look like. This is a nerd actions, not tough like a Jocelyn, which is us. I agree. I strongly object to being characterized as a nerd based solely on my appearance. The Jocelyn's exchange looks. Definitely alert. Confirmed. Very. You stand up and approach you, cracking your knuckles. Hey, what are you doing? We are swirl your head into a toilet. That is the fate of a nerd. Oh, they suddenly got their stats doubled. That's unfortunate. Well, Molly, go break someone's kneecaps. Yeah, take out the cheerleader. Take out the Jocelyn. And just deal full damage. You won! Who's in there now, goblins? The mailbox is made out of foreign stone, which means it's not a federal crime to steal mail from it. Let's steal it then. Ah, it's just junk mail. Whoop, almost ran into a car. Wow, these frat guys are super into geology. The entire frat has carved from a single huge block of stone. Really nice craftsmanship too. It must have taken them forever. Not only did they sculpt the stone bar, they even did that stone bottles and cups. That's real dedication to an art. Look for the guy's jacket. You find it draped over one of the bar stools. It was tricky to spot because of being exactly the same color and shape as the stool itself. Jacket with the big Phi Upsilon towel patch on the back. Take it back to the guy who lost it. You're not sure whether this counts as a painting or a sculpture. Another Moxie. Do I have enough skill for a Moxie? Or muscle? No. Solid stone couch looks uncomfortable, but they're still in your top 5 that house couches. Top 5 frat house couches. Check under the cushions. It's a real struggle to lift them up, but you manage it. Members of frat apparently don't care about comfort or privacy as much as they care about sticking to a theme. Well, it's hard to say what this is. A fridge, maybe? Or an armoire? Doesn't open to solid stone. Where do they keep their food and or clothes? A bowl of stone fruit, you know, like peaches and plums. Wow, this is incredible! Not only did this fraternity chisel a whole frat house out of stone and carve furniture to match, they even went so far as to sculpt a bunch of frat boy statues. Presumably they stored them up here and hauled them downstairs to fill out the space for parties? There's also some weird kind of stone thing. It looks a bit like one of those newfangled televisions you've read about, except triangular. Somebody's science project, maybe. Oh no. Oh no, they did an eldritch. This statue has some kind of nervous expression. Maybe it represents the sculptor's academic stress. This statue is using kind of crazy dance. It definitely bring one downstairs for parties. Some kind of weird hovering rock? Pretty fancy. This statue is holding its hands up in a desperate warning gesture. Must be symbolic of students' fears of leaving school and having to join the workforce. The statue is covering its eyes with one hand. Some kind of political commentary, maybe? The statue is praying. How traditional. The statue looks like it's yelling something. They must take its one to football games. Haha. Oh, the statue fell apart. That's a shame. There's a stone hat on the floor here. Pick it up. Oof. You got an item. Stone frat cap. No way that wolf is blowing this thing off your head. This is a television. The program isn't very interesting. You don't see any way to change the channel, though. Well, I guess we're giving back the jacket. Oh no, what happened? Department of Esoteric and Forbidden Mathematics didn't immediately get lost, despite the fact it was a single straight hallway without any intersections. The walls and floor meet at weird angles, and I didn't mention the ceiling because there isn't one, just another wall. As you're desperately trying to keep her cool and figure out your way out of there, an office door opens and a cloud of irrational numbers seeps out. So irrational, they might as well call them insane. Fight them. Congruence Cascade, Prime Mover, Algebra Vortex, ugh. You won, take that math. 1 for the humanities. Handful of digits. Found a jacket here. Wow, thanks. That's much better. This guy looks more comfortable now. Go past a phone booth and well, there's clearly something not right with this phone booth. I mean, the booth itself looks fine, but there's some kind of wriggling, twitching, shadowy mass inside it, like the horrible multi-arm monstrosity scrabbling to get free. As you're standing there watching, one of the arms manages to grab the door handle, and the shadow spills out onto the sidewalk, splitting into 5 creepy human-shaped shadows. What is that kind of shadow fraternity prank? Gone with the powers of light and light to the Bell Telephone Company, selling the energy through the ring and blast the white light that annihilates the shadowy telephone booth vandals.